Hey, welcome to video number 217 of Walking This Way with Hazel Walker, the queen of all things.
Networking and BNI.
I am Mark Simmons, and today I'm Mark Simmons with a halo.
And I have no bookcase behind me.
No, you don't. Why is that, Hazel?
Because I'm in my apartment in Vancouver and I gotta fix a bookcase.
Hazel's in town. Well, what? Yeah, she's here.
Absolutely.
But even though you're here, we're still zooming.
We're still zooming.
Yes, just because it's better for doing the videos.
Well, it's also Friday.
True.
You decided to do these on Friday, so no one comes to the office on Friday.
That's true. I get rid of this hate. So, Hazel Walker, topic. We've done lunch and learns. We've had these as presentations, at least locally, about what's the legacy. The question is, what's the legacy you want to leave? And we propose that to leadership teams.
Yeah.
What's come to my way fairly recently is these comments from some of the current leadership teams that are saying, well, we have all these goals we want to do, but it's not anything we can really do now. So we're hoping the next leadership team takes them on and does them, which is like 6 months from now. So the legacy they're leaving, the legacy some of the current leadership teams want to leave is whatever they were handed off from the past. They don't want to affect any change right now. I don't know the reasons.
Well, okay, so our legacy is to do nothing.
Yeah, that's our legacy.
That not only builds up our legacy, it builds my credibility because right. I just am going to turn everything over to the next leadership team.
Yeah.
Does that include problems?
I think it's the whole thing. Yeah.
Well, then why'd they take the role?
Don't know. Good question. So then my question then is, or more of a statement is, why wait to leave a legacy? Like, do it now.
Why wait?
Why wait?
I would agree.
And so let's talk about some of the impacts of not affecting change and passing on the problems and challenges or the good stuff too. Yeah,
setting goals for achievements. Those are good things to be doing. But there's also the goal of raising the standard with your membership, like raising the standard, which means when you start to raise the standard, you have to start losing some members.
Potentially, yeah.
But that's a good thing too, right? Because it's how you get a tree to grow bigger and bushier. In fact, we were just trimming down some of my plants to bush them out so that they just quit growing tall and spindly, right? Yeah. So you got to do that or you lose the health of the chapter, and then that's going to be your legacy.
Yeah.
What's the legacy you want to keep? And I would think every chapter would want to leave, every leadership team should want to leave some kind of a positive legacy.
Yeah.
And they should make that an upfront statement that they're going to have. This is our vision for the chapter for our leadership team term.
Mm-hmm.
It's the legacy we want to leave behind. And maybe they never did that.
Right.
Maybe they're just seeing it all as the day-to-day grind of getting things done and versus this is our legacy.
The legacy to leave is working towards more members and every member earning more dollars, because that's why they joined BNI. That's truly the legacy. And then the question is, well, how do we get there? What are the things we're doing? Some are leaving a legacy of, well, this whole BNI power of one thing is so simple and so crazy. We're not going to do that, but we're going to do all these other things.
Right. Yeah, we build whole new systems.
Yeah. And we're like, okay, well, why don't we just go back to basic, just run the systems first and get them working properly. That'll grow chapters and make money.
And we have a leadership team that is currently working on changing the culture. Their legacy is they're trying to change the culture of their chapter.
Yeah.
And that will be their legacy when they get that chapter back on track and they've shifted we have a couple of them working right now.
Yeah.
To change that culture. That's a hard change. And I can see where they start that process. And they will have to turn it over to the next leadership team in hopes that the next leadership team will continue their work. And that will only happen if they stay engaged with the new team, right? I think part of what we see, Mark, and part of what the challenge is, they come in, they do some work, and then when they're no longer the leadership team, they just fade out and they don't stay engaged.
Yeah.
Keep that culture and legacy alive.
Right. So, the challenge we want to reiterate and re-put out to the current leadership teams now, right now, and leadership team is, your whole membership committee, your president, your vice president, your secretary, treasurer, like you're all leading, you're all part of the leadership team, but
Right.
members as well, like you impact these things in your chapter think about what is the legacy you want to leave and do it now. Stop waiting. And it's not do everything now.
Right. And we're 6 months away from training new team members.
Yeah.
Right. We're 6 months away from that. So they still have plenty of time. And part of their legacy is to start looking at who is going to carry this forward for us. We
Right.
can get this far, but we're going to need a team that can carry it forward. And that means you start paying really close attention to who you want to put in your leadership team. This is called building your chapter and growing your chapter with intention.
Definitely.
An intentional plan for the future moving forward, not just what we're doing today.
I'm a contractor in your business, Hazel. I'm the franchise manager for British Columbia, but I'm a contractor in Hazel Walker and Mark Reber's business as the franchise owners. And the contract is yearly. And if I was 6 months into my contract, I'm like, I'm done now for the year. I'm just gonna do nothing for the next 6 months. You're gonna be like, I don't think so, Mark. That's probably not gonna happen. There's still 6 months left in your contract. And then the roles are contracts.
That's right. That is the leadership roles are a contract that you kind of committed to your chapter, that you would lead them. And that's the expectation, is that you will continue to lead us.
Yeah. Guide your chapters and lead them, and support teams here to support you.
Yeah. So don't delay building your legacy. You need to be actively working in that right now, actively working in that culture and those changes, and just keep good records and then support the next team to carry it forward. I can carry the torch too, moving forward.
Right. So why wait to leave a legacy? Start now, do it now, make it happen, and just pass on that legacy to the next team so that they can take it to the next level.
Right. Or continue it, seeing it out. Yeah.
All right. That's good stuff. Why wait? Hazel Walker.
See
Till
you
next
next
time.
week.
Bye.
Bye.